Hello. Oops.
Hi, Frank.
Hi, Julie. How are you doing? Hey, Joy. Hey, love that black outfit there. That's perfect.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah, yeah. Happy New Year, everybody.
thank you. Happy New Year to you too.
Absolutely.
I
We got
just
a lot of songs again, and some really good ones. There's a lot of new ones. And let's see. I need to make sure I turn original sound for musicians on. Okay, I got that. All right. Well, and I had a traditional Southern New Year's meal from a place in Memphis called the Soulfish Cafe, and it was just fine. So I am now going to have lots of good luck and a whole lot of money in 2025, and I kind of need it. So I'm sure I'm glad I went to the Soulfish Cafe today. Yeah.
What part of Memphis is that in, Frank?
Well, it's local, but there are four of them.
Oh,
There's one in Midtown, and then out. The other three are in different areas out to the east side.
wow.
So
Hey, Frank, what corner would you say of Memphis are you located in?
I'd say maybe I guess, uh, I guess the northwest corner, but I'm probably more middle of the northwest. It's
Just north.
northwest of downtown,
Oh, okay.
but I think the city limits extend a bit further north.
Great. Very good.
So I live on a peninsula. They call it Mud Island. And the reason they don't call it Mud Peninsula is because nobody would want to buy a house on Mud Peninsula, but Mud Island sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, that does sound cool. Boy, I'm impressed. I'm ready. It's
Yeah, well, come visit.
okay.
Not a
Thank you.
guest room. It's right behind me. It's on the other side of the higher mileage band um, banner that is
I
hanging
love
on
it.
my
I love it.
screen. Yeah. How are you doing, Marcia?
Hi, I'm good. It's the last
Good.
night of Hanukkah.
Yeah. This is the last of Hanukkah, or is this the
It's
last
the
day?
last night tonight, so
The
tomorrow's
last
the
night.
last day. It goes in this year. It went into the new year, which is pretty
Yeah.
late.
And started on Christmas. So,
Started Christmas night.
so
Yep.
that's, well, that seems kind of special. Is that as late as it can ever come, or?
I think so. I think that's the latest. And then there was some article about it, you know, it's happened twice in 90 years. I don't know. It's not too
Okay.
often
Okay.
that it comes
Well,
this late
we
because
don't have
the
to do this every 90 years. I think it's a good
Yeah.
tradition.
Well, it coincides sometimes with Christmas, but it
Yeah.
doesn't always start. I mean,
Yeah.
it's rare that it starts on Christmas, because it follows the lunar
Uh-huh.
year and then they add an extra year every
Yep.
now and then. So,
Yep.
yeah. And here's our little Hanukkah
Oh,
oh,
menorah
that's so
thing.
great.
This is what we have out in our living room, lighting up. So they're all, see how pretty?
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. Well,
I live at Scottish Rite now, and we
yeah.
celebrated um, down in the lobby of
Uh-huh.
the um, Scottish Rite Park. We celebrated Hanukkah, and all 8 days, and so
Oh, that's
we had
great.
which was really, it was new for me, and which was um, it was a good experience.
Oh, yeah.
Very nice.
I can imagine. Yeah. Yeah.
And
Well,
one other thing to show
yeah.
you for
Okay.
Hanukkah, my husband got me ukulele socks.
Oh, those were neat. You were needing those.
ukulele. It's not a guitar. They are ukuleles.
Well, of course. I mean, who needs
And Marcia,
guitar socks? I mean, really.
I want to know how it affects your playing. You can tell the difference.
Yes, they send up the force.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, that's
Yes,
wonderful.
Tom.
Well, it's okay for us to start now. I don't know if we're going to have a whole lot of people, but we sure do have quality if we don't have quantity.
Can I say one more thing? Sorry.
Sure,
But
sure.
I'm going to Des Moines it'll be on a Monday, so the 13th, January 13th. So for those of you who live there, I think I'll try to catch the live thing. Tom, I
Well,
think you
that's
go.
great. That's great.
Yeah, so it's rare that we actually are there during the week or like, but yeah, so maybe I'll see you there.
Well, you might see
Not you.
Tom. Yeah, yeah. It's a
Well,
long drive for me,
Yeah.
Georgia.
from Memphis. Uh, okay. Let's see. See if I can. All right. So, Old Lang Syne have us doing it twice. Would you guys like? It's got a lot of chords in it, but they're not all that hard. Does anybody? Hey, John, how are you doing? Does anybody want to sing part of it? Or okay, Tom, thank you. Anybody else into Old Lang Syne? Okay, Tom. Let's see.
Yeah, you want to start it, Frank, and
Yeah.
go down about, why don't you want to go 4 verses?
Yeah. Why don't I do 3 stanzas and then you do the rest?
Okay,
So you come in with "It's time to look at all we've done and keep the good in mind." Okay?
sounds good. Thanks.
All right. Okay, is everybody ready? Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Could old acquaintance be forgot and days of old lang syne? For old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne, we'll take a cup of kindness yet for old lang syne. For old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne, we'll take a cup of kindness yet for old lang syne.
It's time to look at all we've done and keep the good in mind. Why should we not be glad, my friends, and leave all that behind? 'Cause life is much too short, my friends, to waste a lot of time. Let's all shake hands and grieve the past with all the good in mind. Should all acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should all acquaintance be forgot and days of old lang syne? For old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne, we'll take your own son.
Thank you. Very good. Okay. The next song is it's got a little
Frank,
something. Yeah.
Frank, the sound coming through from Tom was really rough. I don't know if everybody else experienced that too, but I'm not getting the kind of sound that I usually get.
Well, it was pretty good for me. Am I coming through on yours okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Tom, double check original sound because you know your banjo ukulele will come through whether you have original sound on or off, but it'll sound better if you have original sound on.
Right, so it looks like it's on because if I highlight that phrase says original sound for musicians off.
Okay, click on it to turn it on.
Okay, original sound for musicians on.
Okay, that'll make it sound better on other things. Fortunately, you played the banjo ukulele on that, so that kind of comes through anyway, which is interesting because original sound is supposed to filter out noise.
Yeah.
So it thinks that the banjo is somebody talking apparently, because
Yeah,
it thinks a regular ukulele is noise. How are you doing, Jan? We are about to play your suggested song that has a little something in it to offend just about anybody you might find anywhere.
And that was not the reason I asked you to put it on the list, Frank, and I'm grateful that you did.
Yeah.
I asked you to put it on the list because when I first heard this song, I didn't see maybe the humor in it. What I saw is not everybody has a Hallmark movie Christmas. And not everybody had a Hallmark movie Christmas when they were kids.
Right.
So to me, this has a real ring of truth to it.
Yeah, that's why I say that it's awfully funny or terribly funny, but I don't say it's funny.
Well, I'm glad it's on the list, and I'm happy to play it, and I hope everybody takes it with a grain of salt, not offended.
Okay, would you like to play the whole thing? I would love it if you want to.
Oh, no. No,
Okay.
thanks.
All right. Would you like to play any of it, or because I've practiced it?
I'll let you do it, Frank. Thank you very much.
Here it comes. So I gotta focus on Robert Earl Keen here. It shouldn't be hard. Mom got drunk and Dad got drunk at our Christmas party. We were drinking champagne punch and homemade eggnog. Little sister bought her new boyfriend. He was a Mexican. We didn't know what to think of him till he sang Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad. Brother Ken brought his kids with him, 3 from his first wife Lynn, and the 2 identical twins from his second wife Mary Nell. Of course he brought his new wife Kay, who talked a lot about AA, chain smoking while the stereo played Noel, Noel, the first Noel. Tall carved the turkey, turned the ball game on, mixed margaritas when the eggnog's gone. Send somebody to the quick pack store. We need some ice and an extension cord. a can of bean dip and some diet rights, a box of tampons and some Marlboro Lights. Hallelujah, everybody say cheese. Merry Christmas from the family. Fran and Rita drove from Harlingen. I can't remember how I'm kin to them, but when they tried to plug their motor home in, they blew our Christmas lights. Cousin David knew just what went wrong, so we all waited out on our front lawn. He threw the breaker and the lights came on, and we sang Silent Night, oh silent night, oh holy night. Carve the turkey, turn the ball game on, make Bloody Marys 'cause we all want one. Send somebody to the stop and go. We need celery and a can of fake snow, a bag of lemons and some diet Sprites, a box of tampons and some Salem Lights. Everybody, hallelujah, say cheese. Merry Christmas from the family. Feliz Navidad. Well, looks like everybody's still with me. All right. All right, the next one is one that I learned from my Canadian friends. Jan and Joy are part of that group. This song is not about what you think it's about. Does anybody know it well enough to want to sing part of it? Okay, I will sing it for you. Let's see. 'Twas Christmas Eve in the household. The presents lay under the tree. The parents and children lay safe in their beds, dreaming of what was to be. When quietly, stealthily, sneakily, the most selfish of thoughts in his mind, a burglar climbed in through the window downstairs, wondering what he might find. There were 2 candlesticks on the table, a solid as solid silver were they. He picked them both up and put them in his sack, when suddenly he heard a voice say, Jesus is watching you. Jesus is watching you. Be good in your thoughts, be kind in your deed, for Jesus is watching you. The burglar froze and clicked off his light. Where was that voice coming from? But the room was now silent, no one was there, and the flashlight was soon turned back on. His beam came to rest on the green Christmas tree, and then the presents below. But as he was loading them into his sack, the voice came out soft and low. Jesus is watching you. Jesus is watching you. Be good in your thoughts, be kind in your deeds, for Jesus is watching you. The burglar sprang back, prepared for attack. The sound was much closer this time. The voice was from someone right there in the room, about to catch him for his crime. When there in the corner he saw it, in a cage with its mirror and ring, A parrot stood there with one leg in the air, who softly began to sing. Jesus is watching you. Jesus is watching you. Be good in your thoughts, be kind in your deed, for Jesus is watching you. Well, the burglar smiled and with great relief, what is your name, you squawker? The parrot said, Moses is what I am called, and I'm actually quite a rather good talker. The burglar said, what kind of owners would name their pet parrot Moses? It's a shame and a sin. There are people so dim. Yeah, they really deserve to be losers. The parrot looked at him quizzically and said, the owners named their pets biblically. There's Noah the goldfish, King Herod the cat, the mice, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John is a rat. And there's one pet I must not forget, and his birthday I always remember. He's Jesus the German Shepherd, 'cause he was born on this night in December. And Jesus is watching you. Jesus is watching you. Be good in your thoughts, be kind in your deeds, for Jesus, I said Jesus is watching. Yeah, he's watching you. Thank you. Okay. I've been working on Cotton Jenny, and I changed the chords a little bit. I don't know that that's one that anybody else wants to sing. Okay. So I changed the opening and between the verse part to this. There's a house on a hill in a worn down, weathered old mill in the valley below where the river winds. There's no such thing as bad times and a soft southern flame. Oh, Cotton Jenny's her name. She wakes me up when the sun goes down, and the wheels of love go round, wheels of love go round. Love go round, love go round, a joyful sound. I ain't got a penny for Cotton Jenny to spend, but then the wheels go round. When a new day begins, I go down to the cotton gin, and I make my time worthwhile till then. Then I climb back up again, and she waits by the door. Oh, Cotton Jenny, I'm sore, and she rubs my feet when the sun goes down, and the wheels of love go round, wheels of love go round. Love go round, love go round, a joyful sound. I ain't got a penny for Cotton Jenny to spend, but then the wheels go round. In the hot, sickly South, where they say, well, shut my mouth, I can never be free from the cotton grind. But I know I got what's mine, with a soft southern flame. Oh, Cotton Jenny's her name. She wakes me up when the sun goes down. And the wheels of love go round, wheels of love go round. Love go round, love go round. What a joyful sound. I ain't got a penny for Cotton Jenny to spend, but then the wheels go round. Thank you. Okay, the next one is a new one. It looks harder than it is. There's a lot of chords, but they don't take a lot of fingers. It's different from the orchestra version on Everybody's Talking at Me because I have to skip octaves for the chord medley. I can kind of show you. It starts where this is the dominant note. So, and then it does this. Well, does that? Okay. Well, I'll just play it for you. If I can show you my hands, you can see that it's kind of easy. I assume nobody wants to do part of it, right? Okay. Everybody's talking at me. I don't hear a word they're saying, only the echoes of my mind. People stop and stare. I can't see their faces, only the shadows of their eyes. I'm going where the sun keeps shining through the pouring rain. Going where the weather suits my clothes. Banking off of the northeast wind, sailing on summer breeze. Skipping over the ocean like a stone. Going where the sun keeps shining through the pouring rain. Going where the weather suits my clothes. Banking off of the northeast wind, sailing on summer breeze. And skipping over the ocean like a stone. Everybody's talking at me. I can't hear a word they're saying, only the echoes of my mind. And I won't let you leave my love behind. No, I won't let you leave. I won't let you leave my love behind. Thank you. Thank you. Hello, Marcy. Okay. All right. This, let's see, we lost Jan. Maybe she'll come back soon. This is one that she picked out. And it's a lot of the New Year songs that I picked out are actually a little bit self-indulgent, and they're still beautiful songs, but this one is just a good song. Let's all go out and kick ass and take names. It's just a great song. There you are. We're just
Doc,
about to
I'm
do.
sorry, Frank. I'm having terrible technical trouble tonight, but I
Okay.
think I've got it straightened out. So hopefully
Well,
I'm here for the duration.
Okay, well, stuff like that, it's hard to avoid. It's something in the air that does that now and then. Could be the political environment in the United States. Who knows? So we're ready to do "Let the Good Guys Win." That you thought of this would be a good, and it's a great song. You know, I was just talking about it's one of the happy New Year's songs.
It is.
And do you want to do the whole thing, or do you want to do part of it, or do you want me to do it, or what?
I usually do it in the C, so I'm going to let you do it. I don't want to.
Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
you go ahead.
All right. Let's see. May I get what I want, not what I deserve. The coming year not throw a single curve. May I hurt nobody, may I tell no lies. If I can't go on, give me the strength to try. Ring the old year out, ring the new year in. Bring us all good luck, let the good guys win. Ring the old year out, ring the new year in. Bring us all good luck, let the good guys win. May the one you love be the one you get. May you get someplace you have not been yet. May all your friends surround you, never do you wrong. May your eyes be clear and may your heart be strong. Ring the old year out, ring the new year in. Bring us all good luck, let the good guys win. Ring the old year out, ring the new year in. Bring us all good luck, let the good guys win. May the times to come be the best you've had. May peace rule the world and let it make us glad. When you see something wrong, try to make it right. Put a shadowed world into the bright sunlight. Bring the old year out, bring the new year in. Bring us all good luck, let the good guys win. Bring the old year out, bring the new year in. Bring us all good luck, let the good guys win. 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 Thank you, Jan. Thank you, everybody. That's such a good song. Now I added the next one that hopefully, well, maybe some of you would like to sing along. It's one that it's not a Canadian song, but I got reminded of it from my Canadian friends in Uke West. I'll do it. But the reason this is in the list is this song is supposed to undo some of the damage done by Merry Christmas to from the family. Just so you know. I was just a wee little lad, full of health and joy. My father homeward came one night, gave to me a toy. A wonder to behold it was, with many colors bright. The moment I laid eyes on it, became my heart's delight. It went zip when it moved, and pop when it stopped, and whir when it stood still. I never knew just what it was, and I guess I never will. The first time that I picked it up, I had a big surprise. 'Cause right on the bottom were two big buttons that looked like big green eyes. I pushed the first one, then the other, then I twisted its lid. When I set it down again, here is what it did. It went zip when it moved, and pop when it stopped, and whir when it stood still. I never knew just what it was, and I guess I never will. It first marched left, then marched straight, then marched under a chair. And when I looked where it had gone, it wasn't even there. I started to cry, but my daddy laughed, 'cause he knew what I would find. When I turned around, my marvelous toy would be chugging on behind. And it went zip when it moved, and pop, pop when it stopped, and rrr when it stood still. Never knew just what it was, and I guess I never will. The years have gone by too quickly, it seems, and now I have my own little boy. Yesterday I gave to him my marvelous little toy. His eyes popped right out of his head, and he gave a squeal of glee. Neither of us knows just what it is, but he loves it just like me. And it went zip when it moved, and when it stopped, and whir when it stood still. I never knew just what it was, and I guess I never will. Okay, the next one was new for me, but it's one that Tom thought we should do. And so Tom and I are going to do it. Does anybody else want any part of Singing with Angels? Okay. Tom, which part do you want me to do?
Well, would you want to start us off and sing a couple, 2 or 3 verses? How's it look?
Okay. I'll do the first 3 stanzas.
Okay.
And then you take the rest of it, okay?
Then is this a good time to do a mic check? How does the harmonica come across?
Okay, you're coming in real quietly right now. You need to turn up your overall volume if you can.
Which I don't know. I'll have to sing louder, I guess.
Well, you may just need to get closer.
Tom, I can hear you fine.
Yeah, I
Okay.
can hear you. It's just
You're not soft.
okay.
And,
All right, the harmonica could be louder, but it sounds really good.
and it's just a mic that's in the computer.
Right.
And then how about the Singing with Angels?
Yeah, it's coming through.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thank
it
you.
sounds good.
Okay.
Okay.
A little background, if you were old enough like me to watch Happy Days on TV, there was a young 15-year-old that Leather Custodero sang and wrote songs, and that was actually Susie Quattro, and she wrote this and wrote other songs. Susie passed away a couple of weeks ago. So anyway, this is for Susie.
Okay, thank you. I heard your voice voice late last night. Heard you say, are you lonesome tonight? Saw you crying in the chapel light. Love me tender and treat me nice. Lonely boy got the GI blues. That's all right, mama's watching you. Wise men say if you don't be cruel, you'll get to heaven wearing blue suede shoes. Singing with angels, safe in God's promised land. Singing with angels, walking hand in hand. Singing with angels, it's part of God's master plan. There's so many angels walking hand in hand. What a beautiful band.
What a beautiful land. I got a woman, she's my happiness. Don't leave me now in my loneliness. Heartbreak Hotel, I was counting on you. Thought I had a lot of living to do. The blue moon of Kentucky shines. Burning love makes suspicious minds. Mystery train headed for the light. Graceland star burning bright. Singing with angels, safe in God's promised land. Singing with angels, walking hand in hand. Singing with angels, safe in God's promised land. Singing with angels, walking hand in hand. Singing with angels, it's part of God's master plan. There's so many angels walking hand in hand. What a beautiful land. Elvis has left the building.
Good job, Tom.
Thank you.
Okay.
Tom, may I ask you, I've never heard this song before and it's lovely. So is it an Elvis tribute song then? Is that why it was written?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a good way to describe that, Jen. And I'd never heard it.
Okay.
It just came out of nowhere. And sometimes those are the best songs.
Yep. The
Beautiful.
recording.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're welcome.
The recording's pretty nice, and the Jordanaires who backed up Elvis back up Susie Quattro on the recording. So if you get a chance to listen to it, you might really enjoy it. Okay, so kind of staying on a common theme here. Suspicious Minds. See, this is another new song, and it's a little tricky. That's not as hard as it sounds, and it sounds a lot like what's on the recording. All right, Tom, do you have a special guest?
Yeah, actually, we just have a guest right now popped in, and apparently somebody was channeling Elvis. So, and hey, Frank, good to see you again. And what's the next song going to be here?
Suspicious Minds is the one you've heard before?
Uh, Somewhat familiar. And I just live south, used to live south of you, but now I live all over the place. Wherever
Yeah.
anybody says Elvis lives, I tend to show up.
Yep, yep.
Well, hey, I'll follow you. You want to sing like first three verses, just kind of warm me up and
All right,
familiarize us with this
will
song?
do.
Anybody else want to sing this crazy song, Suspicious Minds? Boy, Frank, you know how heavy these gold chains get too, man.
Well, that's kind of a ghost of Christmas past thing.
That's it. Yeah, thank you.
We caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. Why can't you see what you're doing to me when you don't believe a word I say? We can't go on together with suspicious minds, and we can't build our dreams on suspicious minds. Oh, should an old friend I know stop and say hello? Would you still see suspicion in your eyes? Here we go again, asking where I've been. You can't see the tears I'm crying.
We can't go on together with suspicious minds, and we can't build our dreams on suspicious minds. Oh, let our love survive. I'll dry the tears from your eyes. Let's don't let a good thing die. When, honey, you know I never lied to you. We're caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you so much, baby. Why can't you see what you're doing to me when you don't believe a word I say? Don't you know we're caught in a trap? I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. Don't you know we're caught in a trap? I can't walk out because I love you so much, baby.
Thank you, Elvis.
Thank you, Elvis. That was great. I like the end of the song. Repeat last two lines till bored.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Yes, and thank you. Thank you very much. All around. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you, Elvis. Keep coming back. All right. The next one was one that Jan found somewhere. It's kind of a cute song by a group called the Surfers, called "Here Comes Santa in a Red Canoe." Jan and I are probably the only two of us who've ever heard it. And Jan, I don't know if you want to try to play any of it or not. What do you think?
I haven't really practiced it. I can do the first two stanzas. What do you
Could
think?
I mean, you want to?
I'll do the first two stanzas, and after that, it's on you.
All right, I got it.
Okay, I just have to make sure I got original sound on here. I can never remember what that's under. I think it's under more. Should be good. Yeah. Okay. Here comes Santa in a red canoe, paddling on a magic sea of blue, with a stocking full of snow for every girl and boy. Here comes Santa in a red canoe. Now he's coming, got his eyes on you. Jolly old Santa with a heart so true, and a wicky wicky smile and a happy hula isle. Here comes Santa in a red canoe.
It's Christmas on Aloha Land, a sandy beach white as snow. Little children understand, Santa Claus is on the go, 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 go. Here comes Santa in a red canoe, paddling on a magic sea of blue, with a ho-oh molly molly, Merry Christmas to you. Here comes Santa in a red canoe. It's Christmas in Aloha Land, on a sandy beach white as snow. And the little children understand, Santa Claus is on the go, 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 go. Here comes Santa in a red canoe, paddling on a magic sea of blue, with a ho-oh molly molly, Merry Christmas to you. Here comes Santa, I say there, old bean. I guess I'm supposed to say, I say there, old bean. Here comes Santa in a red canoe. You heard it here first.
Thanks for including that, Frank. It's kind of a cute little upbeat song.
It is. Thank you for finding it. This one is this is a cute song that Marcia found. I don't know if it's new one or one you've known about for a while, or
It was new to me. I heard it in an exercise class, but it's actually from, it's more than 10 years old or something. It's from um, the remake of Footloose. They had it featured in there. And so it's really cool. Although, Frank, I don't know it well enough to play it yet. So.
oh, that's okay. It's a little weird. Okay,
But I do suggest listening to the YouTube of it because it's so cool. The YouTube video is kind of fun. They're doing a line dance and everything. So anyway, sometime when you have time. But yes, Frank, take it away.
I've got it. Hey, I've been driving all over town on my cell phone, wearing it out, and I finally tracked you down. Hey, everybody says you're the man, the final piece of my master plan. You got my world in the palm of your hand. I know you gotta get it. Come on, just sell it. Got the cash up in my pocket. You know I gotta get it. Hey, mister, won't you sell me a fake ID? There's a band in the bar that I'm dying to see. I got my money and you got what I need. Hey, mister, won't you sell me a fake ID? Hey, don't even think about telling me no. It's only 20 minutes till the show. Hey, mister, turn over, let's go. No, I ain't gonna need a receipt. Just make sure it looks like me. so the bouncer don't call the police. And don't tell my daddy stole the keys from his caddy. Don't dilly-dally, got to get the hell out of this alley. Hey, mister, won't you sell me a fake ID? There's a band in the bar that I'm dying to see. I got my money and you got what I need. Hey, mister, won't you sell me a fake ID? Here's my money, now get out of the way. Gonna push my luck right off to the stage. Hey, mister, won't you sell me a fake ID? There's a band in the bar that I'm dying to see. Got my money and you got what I need. Hey, mister, won't you sell me a fake ID? Hey, mister, won't you sell me a fake ID? There's a band in the bar that I'm dying to see. Got my money and you got what I need. Hey, mister, won't you sell me a fake ID? Hey, mister, won't you sell me a fake ID? There's a band in the bar that I'm dying to see. I got my money and you got what I need. Hey, mister, won't you sell me a fake ID? Hey, mister, hey, mister.
Multiple Franks, you were great.
Thank you. Oh, all right. That's another new one. Let me check my tuning real quick. Okay. This is the one I got confused earlier where this is the one where I'm playing the kind of the, I guess it's the counter melody is in the chords, but it goes up and down different octaves, so it's so it starts off. So that's kind of all right. So this is new for us. I close my eyes only for a moment, and the moment's gone. All my dreams pass before my eyes, a curiosity, dust in the wind. All they are is dust in the wind. Same old song, just a drop of water in an endless sea. Oops. Same old song, just a drop of water in an endless sea. All we do crumbles to the ground, though we refuse to see. Dust in the wind. All we are is dust in the wind. Oh. Nothing lasts forever but the earth and sky. It slips away. All your money won't another minute buy. Dust in the wind. All we are is dust in the wind. All we are is dust in the wind. Dust in the wind. Everything is dust in the wind. Everything is dust in the wind. Well,
Good job, Frank.
Thank you.
That's a pretty song. Always loved
it
that.
is.
Nice, Frank. Frank, can you hold up your ukulele? Okay. I just saw all the colors. I wanted a better look.
Yeah, it's
Very pretty.
this is sunset over the ocean, where this is the ocean and this is the sunset.
Wow.
It's if you don't know that's what it is, it kind of looks a little weird. It's made out of it's all maple. The top and the sides and the back are all maple. Yeah, it's new, and I like it a lot. Okay, then this is another one that I learned from the Canadians, or I'm learning it from the Canadians, by Buddy, what's his name, and the other fellers. Does anybody want to do part of this? I'm ready to do the whole thing.
Frank, I don't want to do any part of it, but I just want to say I got Buddy's autograph a year ago. I'm so happy.
That's
I
great.
met Buddy in person and I got his autograph. And Joy knows Buddy as well, so
Yeah.
we're thrilled to see this song on the list.
Well, good. It's a really nice song. Okay. Just to wake up in the morning to the quiet of the cove, to hear Aunt Bessie talking to herself, and to hear poor Uncle John mumbling wishes to old Nell. It made me feel like everything was fine. I was born down by the water, and it's here I'm gonna stay. I've searched for all the reasons why I should go away, but I haven't got the thirst for all those modern day toys, so I'll just take my chances with those saltwater joys. Following the little brook as it trickles to the shore in the autumn when the trees are flaming red, kicking leaves that fall around me, watching sunset paint the hills. It's all I'll ever need to feel at home. This island that we cling to has been handed down with pride by folks who fought to live here, taking hardship in their stride. So I'll compliment her beauty on with my goodbyes, and I'll stay and take my chances with those saltwater joys. How can I leave these mornings with the sunrise on the cove, and the gulls fly like surrounding, and the gulls like flies surrounding Clayton's Wharf. Paladder's Island wrapped in rainbow in the evening after fog. The ocean smells a perfume to my soul. Some go to where the buildings reach to meet the clouds, where warm and gentle people turn to swarming faceless crowds. So I'll do without their riches, glamour and the noise, and I'll stay to take my chances with these saltwater joys. Some go to where the buildings reach out to meet the clouds, where warm and gentle people turn to swarming faceless crowds. So I'll do without their riches, glamour and their noise, and I'll stay, take my chances with those saltwater joys. Thank you. Isn't that a nicest song? Okay. All right. I have 3 songs for open mic. Let's see. Does anybody want to do like one of these rhymes? I have 3 rhymes. I'll show you how they go. It's all right. And I'll set you up, and all you have to do is just, I'll say, "Hey, Frank." "Yeah, Frank." See how it goes, okay. "Do you know that one time Santa got turned around and ended up at the South Pole?" "No, I didn't know. How'd that happen?" "Well, he was a lost clause." Are you up to 3 more of those? Okay. All right, Jan, you can do this. "Hey, Jan." Got to unmute.
Okay, what do
Then
I
you say,
do?
"Hey, Frank,
Hey, Frank.
do you know how good King Wenceslas likes his pizza?"
No, Frank, I have no idea. Please tell me.
"Deep and crisp and even." Good. "Hey, John." Got to unmute. Remember to unmute. Attaboy.
Yeah, Frank.
Did I
Yeah,
tell you?
Frank.
Did I tell you about my dog? He ate a bunch of Christmas decorations.
Oh, really? How is he now?
Well, he got a bad case of tonsillitis. Okay. Julie, are you ready to do this? Waiting until you unmute. You take your time. "Hey, Julie,
Yeah, Frank.
what do you call a bunch of chess players bragging about their matches in a hotel lobby?"
I have no idea. Tell me, Frank.
"Chestnuts boasting in an open foyer." Okay. You're done with those for a year. Does anybody else have any story or a song or anything before I do the 3 self-indulgent New Year's songs? Jan.
I have a story,
Okay.
and it goes with your tinselitis.
Okay, good.
So I have really old-fashioned Christmas decorations, and I have that silver tinsel strands that you hang on the tree one at a time.
Uh-huh.
So I'm walking by, and I see a giant pile of what I thought was worms. And I'm thinking, oh my God, the dog has worms. I got to get this dog to the vet. It wasn't worms when I went to wipe it up. She had eaten the tinsel off the tree. The silver came off in her stomach, and then she barfed up the plastic strands. So, fortunately, she didn't need a trip to the vet, but yeah, she had tinselitis.
What a good dog. Thank you. Okay. All right. The one good year is something that I learned many years ago to play on a New Year's Day church service at a Unitarian Church in Des Moines. And the higher mileage band played it early and often, I guess. Yeah, I have some notes in here about how to set this up. Hopefully I got it. Can you hear any reverb on me? Yeah, I can hear it. Okay. It's a New Year's Day, just like the day before. Same old clouds of gray, same empty bottles on the floor. Another year gone by, and I'm thinking once again, how can I take this losing hand and somehow win? Just give me one good year. I'm changing presets. Sorry about that. It's a New Year's Day, just like the day before. Same old skies of gray, same empty bottles on the floor. Another year gone by, and I'm thinking once again, how can I take this losing hand and somehow win? Just give me one good year to get my feet back on the ground. I've been chasing grace, and grace ain't so easily found. One bad hand can devil a man, chase him and carry him down. I gotta get out of here, just give me one good year. I'm burning oil, engine's running rough. I drive from job to job, but it's never enough. I can't find the will to just up and get away. Some kind of chain's holding me down to make me stay. Just give me one good year to get my feet back on the ground. I've been chasing grace, and grace ain't so easily found. One bad hand can devil a man, chase him and carry him down. I gotta get out of here, just give me one good year. It's a bitter wind in your face every day. It's the little sins that wear your soul away. When you start giving in, where do the promises all go? Will your darkest hour write a blank check on your soul. Just give me one good year to get my feet back on the ground. I've been chasing grace, but grace ain't so easily found. One bad hand can devil a man, chase him and carry him down. I gotta get out of here, just give me one good year. I gotta get out of here, just give me one good year. Just give me one good year. Thank you. Thank you. And this trip around the sun is, I did it once earlier this year. I learned it this year, and it was released by a fiddler who's a good singer, bluegrass fiddler, Bronwyn Keith Hines. She plays fiddle with Molly Tuttle, as well as being an artist on her own. See. I hear 'em singing happy birthday. Better think about the wish I made. 'Cause this year gone by ain't been no piece of cake. Just another revolution. Pull it together and it comes undone. Just one more candle and a trip around the sun. And I'm just hanging on while this old world keeps spinning. And it's good to know it's out of my control. 'Cause there's one thing that I've learned from all this living, is that it wouldn't change a thing if I let go. You know you never see it coming, and always wind up wondering where it went. And only time will tell if it was time well spent. Just another revelation, celebrating what I should have done. These souvenirs for my trip around the sun. And I'm just hanging on while this whole world keeps spinning. And it's good to know it's out of my control. 'Cause if there's one thing that I've learned from all this living, is that it wouldn't change a thing if I let go. I think I'll make a resolution that I'll never make another one, and just enjoy my ride on this trip around the sun. And just enjoy my ride until it's done. Thank you. Okay, I've got one more. This is another one that I learned initially to play at the Unitarian Church in Des Moines, Iowa. And it's become a favorite. I sang it for my mother's memorial service, so it's become kind of an important song for me. Late in the evening as light fades away, in silence we gather together, searching the faces of those who are here, for those who have left us forever. What will I leave? What will I leave? What will I leave behind? When I'm gone, who'll carry on? What will I leave behind? Who will remember the words of the brave who lifted us higher and higher? Who will remember the price that they paid for lives lived too close to the fire? What will I leave? What will I leave? What will I leave behind? When I am gone, who'll carry on? What will I leave behind? Where are the ones who caught flame in the night, fired up by the heat of devotion, measuring their lives by the light of the truth? They burn like a lamp on the ocean. What will I leave? What will I leave? What will I leave behind? When I'm gone, who'll carry on? What will I leave behind? Hearts of the ones who inherit your lives will rest in the truth you have spoken. Memory will echo the trust that you kept. Like you, it will never be broken. What will I leave? What will I leave? What will I leave behind? When I am gone, who'll carry on? What will I leave behind?
That was a very nice song. Very sad though,
Well,
but good. I will. Sentimental. It was
yeah.
good. I never heard it before.
The fella that wrote it, I don't know, he used to play music with John McCutcheon a bit, and played music on his own and wrote some nice songs. His name is Cy Khan, 2 one-syllable names. So we've got Irene Goodnight, and then another Old Lang Syne, just a little bit of Old Lang Syne. So, who wants to do part of Irene Goodnight? All right, we've got John. You want to do part of Irene Goodnight? Okay. Julie, it's been a while. Do you want any part of Irene Goodnight, or do you want to wait?
I'll take a part.
Okay. All right. So that. All right. So, John, can you do the opener, Irene Goodnight, and then the Foxes? Okay. And then Julie, can you pick up with the second Irene Goodnight and do the Whales?
Sure.
And Tom, you do the third Irene Goodnight and get those coyotes to bed. And Marcia, you get the bugs again because you do the bugs so well. Now, I wrote the verse about the bugs, so it's near and dear to my heart. All right.
Irene, 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 good night. Good night, Irene, good night, Irene. I'll see you in my dreams. Foxes sleep in the forest, lions sleep in their dens. Goats sleep on the mountainside, piggies sleep in pens.
Irene, good night, Irene. Irene, good night. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I'll see you in my dreams. Whales sleep in the ocean. Zebras sleep on the land. Hippos sleep in the riverside. And camels sleep on the sand.
Irene, good night, Irene. Irene, good night. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I'll see you in my dreams. Coyotes sleep in the canyon. A birdie sleeps in a tree. And when it's time for me to rest, my bed's the place for me.
Irene, good night, Irene. Irene, good night. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I'll see you in my dreams. Maybugs go to sleep in May. Junebugs sleep in June. If skeeters try to sleep on me, I'll squish them up quite soon. Sing it out! Irene, good night, Irene. Irene, good night. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I'll see you in my dreams.
That was so good. Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and days of old lang syne? for old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne. We'll take a cup of kindness yet for old lang syne. Happy New Year. Everybody we're going to do okay in 2025. I just have a feeling that we can face the obstacles and we can take advantage of the opportunities, and we're going to be just fine.
Good optimistic view. Thank you, Frank.
Thank you.
Frank, I'd just like to ask everybody to put out their hands, and I'm going to drop a wad of joy into the palm of each of your hands.
I'm ready.
Here you go. A wad of joy.
Thank you,
Thank
Julie.
you.
That's such a nice gesture. Thank you so much.
And share it.
Okay.
And if we do that, the year will be awesome.
I think you're right. Yeah.
The year will be awesome. We can choose joy.
We can choose joy. Thank you so much, everybody.
Bye. Thank you, Frank.
Thank you,
Bye.
Frank.
Nice seeing everyone.
Hope to see
Frank,
you
is there a
again.
theme for the next meeting, or
No,
do you usually do themes?
not really.
Okay.
I mean, I have a birthday late in January, so I'll probably do a trip around the sun again for that. But that's not until the last meeting in January. So the next one, we are theme free. So let's see. I've picked out 6 tunes. I can tell you what they are. I'm going to send you come on. Let's see. To get
Yeah, it's just
started.
I'm new to the group, so I only started at Christmas, so I wasn't sure
Okay.
if you did themes or not. So
Well, what I have picked out so far is Catch Us If You Can by the Dave Clark Five, Come Monday by Jimmy Buffett, The Last Time by the Rolling Stones, Sundown by Gordon Lightfoot, and I'm going to do High Cotton, which a friend of mine who does singer-songwriter workshops in Parts Unknown, Arkansas. He wrote and recorded this in 2005. It's a kind of a song about the history of the South in metaphorical terms. But it's a
great. Can't wait to hear it.
All right. So, and I'll be sending the first little group of songs out later this evening. So you'll get the chord charts for those songs, and anything that I mean, you do a really good job of coming up with stuff. So just keep listening to your muse, and your muse will tell you what to suggest.
Sounds good.
Okay,
Frank,
and
Frank,
that
when
goes
is
for
the next
everybody.
when is the next date?
It'll be the 15th of January
Okay.
in 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Okay.
Okay.
Well, thanks for everything you do, Frank.
Thank you.
Thank you.